G'day again. It's been a while between drinks, but we have been fairly busy. So we've made up this little unit here. And it's well, it was going to be the size of a box of matches, but it was got a little bit bigger because I had to hand wire it. But basically a detector. And I've got a USB cable going in the side there, even though that Bluetooth is there, we're not using that. And we've got audio, the coil and power going in, 12 volts. Yeah, that's the detector for testing. Or no, it's not even a prototype, it's just proof of concept, I guess. And we've got the DD Minelab coil up there. And yeah. So the USB goes to the computer, and there's a Python app that extracts all the data and sends commands to the detector through that USB interface right there. And here's the Python app, which is running at the moment. And this has got the it's got two traces. They're simultaneous because the processing of the what we're going to demonstrate here is is done simultaneously, but that's all coming from the detector. The Python app is pretty dumb, just displays data and accepts commands which are sent to the detector. Saves me having to muck around with small displays. So we're grabbing 250 samples there from the at a time, so it's a sliding window. The update rate is from the detector is 50 samples. 50. Well, the update rate of the processed data is 50 samples a second. The actual sample rate at the front end of the detector is 3.2 megahertz, or 3.2 megasamples a second. And on here we've got two K factor sliders here. And the K factor sliders are the what do the magic with the instantaneous ground balance. And that IGND button there, that is the instantaneous ground balance button. And what is instantaneous ground balance? Well, that's where you get, you want to get rid of something when you're in the field, I guess. You want to be detecting and you want to get rid of the ground or interfering or things in the ground you don't want. But the ground being one of the main things you don't want. So what I'll do, the detector's actually running. We've got a couple of other controls here. We've got threshold. And the threshold sets where where it'll actually put out an audio tone, which is that's pretty ordinary or pretty common on a detector. And we've also got the volume control, which I've maxed out because we want to see if this phone unit can pick it up when we do hit a target. So at the moment, the detector is thresholded, and we can't hear anything because we're looking at 1 part in 10 million there on the scale, the top scale, 1 part in 10 million. And we're going to step back here a bit, and we'll my chair might be creaking and it might pick up on the microphone, but we'll see how we go. Got our 10 by 10 foil, and we're just going to over here. Now we're about a metre away from the coil. So you can hear it unmute, and there it is. There's a couple of target traces in the on the two displays, which are identical because we haven't adjusted, we haven't pressed the magic button yet. So we want to know what does happen when we press that button. So now we've got our ferrite, which is this is a pretty good ferro, and I just noticed I'm wearing a ring. Got to take it off. Can't be holding targets up to the detector with a ring on. Hang on just a moment. Let's go. There. There we go. The ring is off. Right. Now, we've got our ferrite again. Yep. So we'll just see what this does on the front of the coil. I'll just hold it a bit closer so we can't really hear anything. It will cause, and that's what it does on the targets. But I've only the window for the instant ground balance is 5 seconds. But so I've got to press the instant ground balance within 5 seconds. Otherwise, it's not going to. Oh, we'll just press that there, and now we'll press the I ground button, and we missed it. I didn't press it soon enough. Well, when I said instant ground balance, it really is instant ground balance. So it's done the wrong thing. It's tried to balance the air, which the air is well, as you can see, it has balanced, but it's balanced the air. So I want to balance the ferrite. There, we got a bit of ferrite reaction then. That's better. So now we've got, that was the ferrite response, and you can see there's no response in the bottom because it's actually balanced the ferrite out. And our K value has moved to 8.3 there. Our K value on the top is still 20. So there we go. Now what does that all mean? So here's our target again. And we're running NumPy matplot in Python, so it's auto scaling here. As it gets no signals, it auto scales the plot to bring the traces up, so you can see if there's noise or anything, which there is noise there, but it's low level. Now we'll go here again and we'll put some targeting. We've got target on both traces, yeah. Now we get our ferrite, which we have balanced out, hopefully. There's the ferrite, and there's nothing down now. I didn't really get that close to the coil then, but I could probably get a bit closer, couldn't I? Can't hear anything. You'll hear my headphones creaking, but that's a bit better. Look at those. Look at that ground response and the unbalanced, or the ferrite response, should we call it? And there might be some little perturbations there, but it didn't break the threshold on the bottom. And that is instant ground balance. You just press that button and it balances it, or takes it away. That's nice.